Hola, here to do a pick a card reading, guys. Today we're going to ask the question, what's going on with your person? Once again, the question is, what's going on with your person? We will take a deeper dive into the overview. In the extended, we'll ask, what are they feeling regarding this connection? And we will ask, will you see them again? So, keep in mind this is a general reading, guys. It may not resonate with everyone. Should it resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. Give me that thumbs up because YouTube be tripping, man. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. If it doesn't fit, let it fly. If it doesn't fit, you must quit. Take the bits and pieces that resonate with you to leave everything else on the dance floor and moonwalk your jive ass on away from it. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that down below. If you'd like to book a life coaching session with me, because I am a certified professional life coach, I'm also a certified spiritual coach, just so you know, if you're looking at my name on Instagram. And that means I went to school to study the art of life coaching. I just did not put those initials on the back of my name just for the hell of it. I got better things to do in my day than to waste 2 seconds typing that shit in. You can find the information for that down below. If you're interested in a magic ritual, link is down below. If you're interested in about 80% of the decks that I use on this channel, you can find those linked down below in an Amazon list. And if you'd like to donate to my surgery, to the channel, the link is down below. All right. So we have three choices before us. Choice number one is going to be the bridge. Choice number two is going to be the flame. And choice number three is going to be the offering. So we have the bridge, the flame, and the offering. On the count of three, we are going to take our deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Pick your card. Is it going to be the bridge? Is it going to be the flame? Or is it going to be the offering? Hope you chose, because we gotta go. We gotta go. All right, so universe, people who chose the bridge, what's going on with their person? Braveheart tribe, we nosy as shit. What is going on with their person? Give us a behind the scenes look, universe. What is going on with their person? People who chose the bridge, universe, what is going on with their person? What can you tell us about their person, universe? What's going on? What do we need to know? What are we nosy about? We want to know everything, so just lay it all out. We have the Emperor. People who chose the bridge, universe. What is going on with their person? One card at a time, please. What is going on with their person? People who chose the bridge. What is going on with their person? We have the Magician, or the Magian, or Magian, however you say it, whatever. Oh, we have Suspension. We got three major arcanas up here, y'all. You already know. What's going on with their person? And that's too many. One more, universe. What's going on with their person? One more. One more. What's going on with their person? People who chose the bridge. We have the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, three major arcanas, 3 out of 5 major arcanas. Your person is receiving some karma, you know? I feel as though your person has been looking in the mirror. They're starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. And that boomerang is slapping them upside the head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. Your person is having to go through, it's not funny because it's not quote unquote good karma. Your person is really having to face themselves. I feel like your person has not just in love, but has put themselves in a lot of different situations where they have been wearing a mask and they have been um, reacting, performing, even. Give this Joker an Academy Award. And, you know, like they deserve the award for the best deception ever. I just feel like your person has not been themselves for a very long time. And I think that they have been really introducing their shadow self to the world. Your person has not been wanting to deal with that. Your person has been incapable of nurturing any connection in love. Your person has been incapable of nurturing you. Um, your person has been incapable of facing themselves and nurturing themselves. And so your person is not anchored at all. And everything that they have sent out into the universe is now coming back and slapping them upside the head. They are having to reap what they have sown. And they, by reaping what they have sown, they have realized, they're coming into the awareness or coming into the realization that they have not been behaving above board, like at all. There's been, your person has been shrouded in deception. They have been shrouded in lies. They've not even presented their true self. So their actions and their heart, everything has come behind all of this fear. And so I feel as though your person is now going through a period of sadness. They are going through a period of regret. They are going through a period of, some of them, depression, even because their life seems to be falling apart. And the universe is like attempting, doing their very best to keep them from creating more karma, from running up karmic debt, right? And isolating them. I feel like your person has been extremely isolated because they're just not in a good place, because they are finally having to hold themselves accountable for uh, presenting darkness into the world and not being able to balance the light and the dark forces within them. Your person has just, they really are a shadow of themselves. They've not been behaving in the best light, you know. And in truth, not only have they deceived others, deceived you, but they've deceived themselves, because your person knows better. And when you know better, you do better. That's the code in the streets. So your person has not been behaving properly. They've not been doing the work. They really have just, you know, kept themselves from doing the work, kept themselves from evolving because of their fears, kept themselves from looking at that emptiness within them, kept themselves from doing the work to be aware of the void within them. They've just been moving and jumping from place to place, person to person, thing to thing, and they have a different mask for every different occasion. And so your person now has, they've been hit upside the head so many times. I feel like the big boomerang came back in. Like this was big, right? And it really knocked them out. It really knocked them out. So that can mean something has happened between, something that really mattered to this person knocked them out because they were behaving in this dark way. They were behaving from their shadow self. They were, you know, full of lies and deceit and not being their true self. And so it really knocked them out. And by being hit with the truth of how that hurt the other party, whether it was you, which I feel like it was you, but I feel like it was multiple things, but I feel like the main thing was you, how they cared about you and how they didn't cherish you. And so now your person has been suspended by the universe. They're no longer in self-suspension. The universe has hung them by the leg and said, yo, 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 check the flow. This is not going to go. And don't drop in my comments talking about how you're happy that they're going through pain and sadness, because you would not be a brave heart. This, there has to be a sense of compassion. We don't have to be up in their face and we don't have to fix it for them or anything like that. But, we've all been at that place where we are suffering, and suffering really, it yields to elevation, evolution, and your person is at ground zero now because they're really holding themselves accountable in silence, in quietude, and really seeing how they have fucked up their own life and put themselves through hell by putting others through hell, because what you give, you receive, and vice versa. That's the law of cause and effect, right? So your person is experiencing an extreme amount of karma, bad karma, dark karma, because that's what they have been giving out. Karma is relative, right? It gives you what you give it. It's the law of the universe. It's the law of karma. You get what you give. And they say karma is only a bitch if you are. Just saying. So your person was already being hit, and they were already desperately trying to save face. No pun intended, because they've been wearing a mask. They've been desperately trying to save face, and they have really bought into the idea of their alter ego, of this masked self. And your person is better than that. Your person is better than that. They know better than that. And your person has to dig out their heart. They've got to come to the awareness that no one is doing anything to you at this point. You played the victim role for so long, and you've caused so much hurt, harm, and pain to others by these ulterior motives, by these lies, by this victim mentality. You've made others suffer because others, you took them out of balance because you came into their sphere imbalanced. And this person has just caused storms everywhere they've gone, just wreaked havoc upon everything that they've looked at, tried to accomplish, people that they've loved, everything. This person is just like wreaked havoc. This is like hurricane fuck up happening right now, a tsunami. And this person, all of that is coming back to them. So all of the pain that they've inflicted upon others is coming back. All of the lies coming back. All of the cheating coming back. All of the stolen moments coming back. Like everything is coming back to them. And whereas they may have been able to possibly fill that void with drugs, alcohol, sex addictions, whatever vice they had, that no longer satiates this void. It no longer satiates the moment. It's like they have to do the work now. So the universe is holding them in suspension so they can cause no more harm to others, but also so they can't harm themselves. And your person is most likely spends nights in a fetal position, sad. I feel tears, regretful, apologetic, defeated. Your person, they're defeated right now. So I can't wait to dig into this. So we're going to take a deeper dive into the overview. We will ask, what are they feeling in regards to this connection? And we'll also ask if you'll see them again. All right. So if you want to follow me over to the extended, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called The Braveheart Experience. But if you don't want to, you ain't got to stay down. It's a marathon. All right, universe. So we're moving on to the flame, the eternal flame, the flame, universe. So nosy ass Braveheart tribe, back at it, universe. What's going on with their person? People who chose the flame, universe. What's going on with their person? We have, transformation, Okay then. Come through, number 2. What's going on with that person? What's going on with that person, universe? People who chose, whoa, reading number 2. We have, I feel like I should take these, perspective. We also have the Knight of Swords. What's going on with that person, universe? People who chose the flame. What's going on with that person? I have 2 major arcanas up there. What's going on with that person? 3 major arcanas. We have the awakening. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Cups. Your person is going through a transformation to change their perspective. I feel like your person is in the process of uniting their light and dark forces. Your person is in the process of resurrecting themselves for whatever reason. Your person is everything about your person. They're the very makeup of your person. The DNA structure of your person is changing. Your person is elevating. Your person is has really been thinking a lot, coming into the light, the flame, you know, reviewing life, reviewing past mistakes, reviewing old outdated beliefs, old outdated behaviors, and being the alchemist in their own life, really like transmuting their energy. Their entire structure is changing at a very rapid pace, and I feel like your person is embracing their dark side and really coming into the light, having a whole new perspective on life, having a whole new perspective on love, having a whole new perspective on purpose, quite honestly. And I feel like for the longest, your person has felt split. They've been split of 2 minds, you know. And maybe some of them were behaving like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Maybe some of them were behaving in ways that you had never witnessed before, and it was foreign to you. It was like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Why the fuck did you do that? You know, like your person was just became a stranger suddenly to you somewhere along this journey. And maybe a lot of the things that you all had in common, or maybe just a lot of the ways in which you were used to them behaving and acting and, you know, allowing their heart to show in different things, like that was all split. Everything was split. Heart, mind, body. Everything was split. And your person could have been extremely indecisive. Your person could have shut themselves out sometimes for forever, or what seemed like forever, and then other times they partying all night long, all night. It's like your person was of 2 minds, like they were behaving like Geminis do. I love y'all, but you know, like not knowing what to do. And so almost to the extent of wanting to try everything to see what they like, you know, wanting to try everything to see what sticks. And your person is kind of tired of that, you know. And I think that along that journey that split behavior, the split personality, everything being kind of divided, really grounded in this physical world, and not balanced with the spiritual, you know, feeling as though they lost their way. They're transforming and transmuting all of that energy, and they're coming to or into a higher elevation and a higher awareness of their place here in this world. They really are. They've been doing a lot of meditating. Your person is, I mean, if I had to sum it up, your person is getting their happy back. Your person may have experienced a lot of sadness and depression, and maybe things just didn't seem to be going their way. But your person is getting their happy back, but they still have a little bit of work to do, but I feel as though your person is afraid of losing that again. And so they, when they really come into the oneness, into the remembrance of wholeness, right? I feel as though they'll be a little protective of themselves. I feel as though they'll be a little protective of themselves because we have this Three of Cups, and this is probably the darkest Three of Cups I've ever seen, right? Because the Three of Cups talks about, celebration and reunions and happiness, and so your person is coming back into that, but coming literally from a hell, coming from a ground zero, elevating into the light. And because this cycle and this transformation is happening so fast, like your person got sick of suffering, like enough was enough. And so it's like, I don't need to keep myself here. And they remembered their power again, the remembrance of wholeness. But I think that your person will be slow to rejuvenate, to resurrect themselves into this physical world, because they've been spending a lot of time focusing on the spiritual, whether you know it or not. They may have been doing a lot of reading, a lot of meditating, a lot of anything spiritual, tarot card readings, a lot of foreign things, maybe even some things that they told you that they didn't believe in before, or didn't want to talk about, or was scared of. They've really been brave and dived into that. They've been taking in everything. But I do think that they're going to be extremely protective about returning to the world, and very protective about, and very choosy about who they're around and what they say, because your person has gone through a death of sorts. The ego side of them is either currently dying or has died. Not fully, but like that imbalance of the ego, because we do need the ego, right? So, but everything has to be in a balance. And so your person is bringing themselves into balance, but when they return, they'll be like a child. They'll be learning how to walk again, and they'll be very protective of their outer shell, because they've shed a layer, they've stripped back a layer, like reptiles do, like snakes and things do. They outgrew so much of what they have known to be true. They outgrew that, and they've expanded beyond complacency, or are expanding beyond complacency. And so they'll be protective, but ready, excited even, yeah. So yeah, that's what your person is going. That's what's going on with them. So we're going to do an extended read. We'll take a deeper dive into the overview. We'll ask, what are they feeling in regards to this connection right now? And we'll also ask if you'll see them again. So if you like to follow me over to the extended, the link is down below. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called The Braveheart Experience. Stay down, y'all. It's a marathon. So universe, moving on to the offering. What's going on with their person, universe? People who chose the offering. Nosy ass Braveheart tribe. What's going on with their person, universe? People who chose the offering. What's going on with their person, universe? We have the Star card. What's going on with their person, universe? People who chose the offering. What's going on with their person? We have the Page of Wands. What's going on with, we have the Moon. All of these readings have had a lot of major arcanas. And we have the Empress. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Coins. Your person is currently doing their best to get out of turbulent times. They are um, no longer swimming in the realm of how, right? How will this happen? How can I get this? How can I do this? That's not our domain. That's the universe's domain. We are just to specifically set our manifestations and let the universe worry about the how. And so I think that for far too long, your person was very concerned with obtaining and hoarding and getting and status and class and keeping up with the Joneses. And their hows weren't working out. The answer to their hows were not working out. And they found themselves in turbulent times. Your person, I feel like your person was imbalanced in the masculine energy, imbalanced in the emperor energy. Maybe your person was high up and lost a lot. Maybe your person was high up and God became too complacent, began hoarding, wasn't giving, wasn't balanced with the feminine energy. I also feel like your person may have turned against the feminine energy, like began using them and not seeing feminine energy as a creative force, began to think that the masculine energy knew better and knew best, and this is how it's going to be done, and was very rigid, very cold, and very calculated, and very fixed, not willing to move, not willing to learn, not willing to be flexible. And so your person is moving outside of the realm of the how because their how is not working. The answer to their how is not working. It's just not. And your person may have resented the universe for maybe some things that have happened to them, some darkness that has happened to them that they've really been holding inside. And your person has also been refusing to heal. They've been refusing to face that darkness. Something bad happens to them, they just bury it inside. And something else bad happens to them, they have a safe within their heart, and they just lock it all up in that safe, and they thought that that worked. Whenever they were a child, when they would go through difficulties, or they would go through tragedies, or they would experience traumas, they didn't have an outlet to talk about it or to work through it or to process it, so they locked it up, and then it exploded, because you can only do that for so long. But that was the answer to their how do I deal with this? Got it. I'll just lock it up, don't ever have to talk about it, nobody will ever have to know, I'll keep it safely inside, and everything will be good. Well, now they're a grown child, still with the same trauma, still with the same pain, still with the same unprocessed emotion. And in order to process that, and in order to heal, you have to balance that masculine energy with the feminine. So your person has done the best that they could. They did what they know to do, and it worked for a time. It always does, until it doesn't anymore. And now your person is having to embrace the feminine energy. Now your person is having to embrace the pain. Now your person is having to embrace the lack of creativity. They have to open up that safe within them, and they've got to go through all of those files one by one and process all of that pain, trauma, hurt, harm that has been inflicted upon them, because although it wasn't their fault that these things happened, it's their responsibility to heal from it. And so your person is having to unlock their secrets and their pains and their traumas. And it's a slow process, because that's a lot to take in. You're talking about a lifetime. However old they are now, they're still a child. Your person has stunted their own growth with this safe, this internal safe. And so they are calling upon the universe, their spirit guides, to assist them in unlocking them, because there is so much unprocessed pain within your person that they become an animal. They're like the human that turns into a werewolf at night. They're savage. No heart. They don't show any emotion. Everything is buried within. This is the type of person you show unconditional love to, and they look at you like you a stone wall. Robotic even. They've lost a sense of their humanity because they never really grew up. This isn't Peter Pan syndrome where they didn't want to grow up. This person was doing the very best that they could, and their best is not our best, right? They were doing the best that they could with what they had, and that to them was okay. It was sufficient for a while. But now it has to be let go of, because now it's a weight. It's turning them into a creature that is unknown, a decrepit creature. To say that they're a shadow of themselves is putting it lightly. This person is not who they used to be at all. This goes far beyond depression, anxiety. This person is the gatekeeper of hell at this point. They have the life that they've been living for however long they've been living like this. It has been hell on earth. There's no goodness anywhere, you know. Brilliantly sunny day, they don't give a shit. Rainy day, they don't give a shit. This person is immune to their emotions. They are numb. So they're unpacking this because they want to feel again. You know, they want to feel. They do. And so they're slowly processing and slowly sifting through all that they blocked away. And it's turbulent. But finally, they are trusting the universe, because death was the only option, the only other option. And though they may be unafraid of death, something, that little bit of light that was left within them, called from deep within them and said, don't give up yet. It's not your time. We still need you. And they listened. Yeah. And that was after, they projected this hell upon others. But others did something, someone penetrated or pierced their heart. Someone or something got through to them through them projecting their pain onto something or someone. They boomeranged it back to them, and they pierced their heart, and they felt something. It was like a jolt, like, whoa, what the fuck was that? It was feelings. Oh my God. And it crushed them, because they didn't come out. They didn't get a flash of light. They got their projection, the return of their rejection of their hell. They don't even feel hell anymore. They don't even feel it. They're numb. But to feel again, it jolted them back into life. So they're back in the race. Back. They're coming back. They're returning. Wow. I didn't think these would be so heavy. All right. So we're going to do an extended read on this. We'll take a deeper dive into the overview. We will ask, what are they feeling regarding this connection? And we'll also ask, will you see them again? So if you like to follow me over to the extended, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called The Braveheart Experience. But if you don't want to do none of that shit, you ain't gotta. Stay down, y'all. It's a marathon.